This ThanksGrilling series, it's going to be huge.
You can't miss out on this.
Not this one.
Shoot, yeah, those Kingsford pellets provide the best flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it started.
What's up, holiday lovers? This is the only dessert recipe you'll need this holiday season. Make sure you follow along because this one is super easy and super delicious. We're doing apple and pumpkin spice cake today. This cake is moist. This cake is airy. This cake is out of this world good. We've got the RT 590 preheating at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We're burning the delicious Kingsford cherry pellet. Let's get started. First, we're going to take 2 eggs, put them in our mixer here. Then we're going to add in our white and brown sugar. And then we're going to beat it. Just beat it. Gonna do it all speed 6, 7. We're gonna bump it up a notch. It's like we got a 350 Hemi in this bad boy. You know, we're just gonna beat them eggs probably for about 5 minutes. Beat it, just beat it. Woo! Not yet. All right, our sugar and eggs are super light and creamy. That's when you know they're ready, guys. We're gonna add our vegetable oil, and we're also gonna add our vanilla extract. Okay? Now we're gonna add our pumpkin puree. And we'll let this go for about a minute as well. All right, now that everything's incorporated, we're gonna work with our dry ingredients. We've got our flour, we're gonna add our baking powder, our baking soda, our cinnamon, and some delicious Ray's warm apple pie rub. This has got some cinnamon, some sugar, a lot of deliciousness in it to really amp this spice cake up. Greg, how many of these are we gonna add? A tablespoon? Absolutely.
We're gonna add about a tablespoon of this delicious Ray's warm apple pie rub. Now I'll just mix all of these ingredients up with my handy dandy spatula. Now we'll add our dry ingredients to our wet mixture slowly. Again, you don't wanna overbeat it once you start adding the flour, okay? Slowly, very slowly. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be wearing this flour, celebrating the holidays all day. I don't want to have to, change my clothes, get a new shirt on. You want to stay nice and clean. You can really smell those spices coming out. Once we get it in that RT 590 using the cherry pellets, it's really going to turn out great. Scrape the sides. And then add more dry. Make sure you don't overbeat, guys. Once you add in that flour, the gluten will make your cake a lot more dense. It's a texture thing. You want it to be light and airy and delicious and moist, so don't overbeat it. Just beat it a little bit. Just a little. All right, our awesome mixture is all blended together. Now, we've got to add the main ingredient, some delicious, fresh, Granny Smith apples. No other apples will do. You have to use these delicious Granny Smith apples. It's going to bring a delicious sweetness, and it's going to blend and mix everything together. Shout out to anybody living in an apple orchard. Lucky dogs. And you're going to cut these up small enough to where, the skin pieces, really aren't going to affect much. But again, I like that more rustic, more textury type of cake, for this application. Yes, 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 it's all about singing and dancing in the kitchen. All you need is 3 cups, 3 cups. All right, now we're gonna fold in these delicious Granny Smith apples. Now some folks are saying, Jody, why didn't you use the mixer? Well, you really don't want to beat these up, bruise them, before we cook them, you just want to gently fold them in with our mixture. Now this is a little dance that you're going to be doing with your mixture. So get to know your mixture, you know, ask them some questions, find out where their family's from. If you want your cake to be sweet, you got to be sweet to it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 small bundt pans. We are not going to spray these with non-stick spray. We do have a non-stick coating on here. For this application, this spice cake recipe, you want to go 2/3 up in these little bundt pans. So after you get your apple and pumpkin spice cake mixture in there, you know, bang it on the table a couple of times, get any additional air out of there. You want to kind of pack it down, and then smooth it out with your spatula here to the best of your abilities. And what we're going to do is we're also going to wipe any of the walls here. That way the mixture doesn't burn. That's not going to add any good flavor to it. And it just makes it taste a lot better and look even more better, even mo better. And makes it look even better. So we've got our RT590 preheated to 375 degrees. We're burning the delicious Kingsford cherry pellets today. We're going to cook these bad boys for about 50 to 60 minutes until they're GBD, golden brown and delicious. We'll see you at the recteq. Okay, it's been about 55 minutes. We've pulled our delicious apple and pumpkin spice cakes off the RT590. We're burning that delicious Kingsford cherry pellet. Now that cherry pellet is going to add some good sweetness, some good smoky notes to this dish. These things are piping hot. We're going to need to let them cool down. There's a couple of different ways that you can do it. Of course, you can be super traditional and get yourself a cooling rack here, flip it upside down, and let your bundt cakes cool. Or you can mix it up and get booze involved. This is going to allow for a little bit more airier cake, okay? Just simply place your bundt pan on top of your wine bottle there and allow this to cool. All right, our apple and pumpkin spice cakes have cooled. You can see here, we got some delicious apple and pumpkin spice cakes here. A very cool trick with the wine bottle. Now, we'll see if they worked. Didn't look like it worked, guys. Psych! It worked! Check it out. Those look absolutely amazing. Man, that's awesome. Those things came right out. We're just going to add a little bit powdered confectioner's sugar on top to make it look all nice and pretty. You can dress it up however you like. A delicious glaze would look great on this. But man, that just looks amazing. Make sure you subscribe to Kingsford and recteq's YouTube channel for more tips, tricks, and recipes to help you knock your holiday parties out of the park. Man, the RT590 from recteq did its job in combination with those delicious cherry Kingsford pellets. You can't go wrong, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm Jody Flanagan, Barbecue Dad, your recteq expert, and we'll see you at the recteq. Somebody give me a bottle opener. I'm ready to celebrate this.